Hi everyone, we're from Kolej Genius Pintar Negara. I'm Ken.
Hi, I'm Lakshin.
Hi everyone, my name is Chrisman.
And I'm Kirtana. This is our supervisor, Dr. Suganti. We present to you our groundbreaking innovation, Eco-Utensils. Lazy response. Stop! Huh? You can't use plastic utensils to eat. Why? I promise I'll recycle them. These plastic utensils are made from polystyrene which contains styrofoam. Most recycling facilities do not recycle styrofoam. Moreover, plastic utensils are lightweight and cannot be recycled. Hence, they end up in landfills which contribute to the growing plastic waste crisis. Can't we just bury them? Plastic takes up to 1,000 years to decompose, leaching toxic substances into the soil and water. Most of these plastics disintegrate into particles smaller than 5 millimeters, known as microplastics. Microplastics in soil, sediments, and fresh water have long-term negative effects on such ecosystems since they are at risk of entering food chains. How about burning them? Have you never heard of the greenhouse effect? Besides, burning plastic releases toxic gases such as dioxins, furans, and mercury. Here's something that will convince you. Some plastic utensils still contain BPA, short for bisphenol A. Exposure to BPA interferes with the endocrine system involving the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. It may also damage the brain and prostate gland. Wow, I didn't know plastic utensils can be that harmful to humans and the environment. But I'm too lazy to wash my own utensils. Is it possible to create biodegradable utensils that have a long shelf life?
Hi guys, Ken here. Allow me to show you how we make our eco-utensils.
I'll be going over some simple ingredients we need to make our eco-utensils. So here we have 25 grams of wheat flour, 25 grams of rice flour, 37.5 grams of sorghum flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and a quarter cup of water.
Firstly, combine all dry ingredients and mix thoroughly. Then, add water and continue mixing. Knead the batter and then place the batter into the molds. Preheat the oven to 290 Celsius. Bake the utensils for 10 to 20 minutes. After that, remove the utensils from the oven and let them cool. And there you have it, the eco-utensils.
Hi, since we know how Ken made the utensils, now let's look at the nerdy part of the project. So, what research did we conduct? Okay, before that, let me introduce to you the scaling of our materials, just for some context. So, we have sample 1, where we use the highest amount of wheat flour, sample 2 with the highest amount of sorghum flour, and sample 3 with the highest amount of rice flour. So, the first 2 tests that we conduct. Firstly, we conducted the soil burial test, where we basically buried our utensils underground for 24 hours, and we recorded the weight change of the utensils. Next, we conducted the water absorption test, where we immersed the water in cold water for 60 minutes and recorded the changes. So here are the results. As you can see, sample 2 yielded the best results. Sample 2 contains the highest amount of sorghum flour. So why did it yield the best results? Because for the soil burial test, it had the highest biodegradability rate, which means it could biodegrade for the lowest period of time, and it would biodegrade quickly. And then we have the water absorption test, where it has the lowest percentage, which means in 60 minutes only 10 to 11% of water is absorbed. Thus, it will be hard for bacteria to breed on sample 2. Thus, it has the longest shelf life compared to sample 1 and sample 3. So next we have the strength test, where we want to see how sturdy each sample are. So basically, we immersed our utensils in hot coffee and recorded the results after 60 minutes. So as you can see, sample 2 gave the best results, where it remains sturdy and only a bit of the peels peeled off after 60 minutes, while sample 1 and sample 3 became fragile after 60 minutes. So finally, we conducted the PCF pilot study where we gave 150 respondents from our school to give feedback on our utensils after consuming them, and here are the results. So as you can see, most of the respondents, over 80%, answered 4 or 5, which means they gave a positive feedback towards our utensils. That's all from me. Now let's move on to the next one.
Based on our findings, we found that biodegradable edible utensils made from ingredients of sample 2 is the best out of all 3 samples and is a fact backed up by multiple tests such as number 1, water absorption test, number 2, strength test, and number 3, barrel test. We believe that our research could bring much benefit to the edible utensils industry and it could lead the environment to a better and greener future. And that is all from us. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you and goodbye.